Hey guys, back with another video. Today we are celebrating 6 months post-op surgery. This is a big milestone for me. It feels like I've been dealing with this injury for so long, like way longer than 6 months. But you guys deserve a little update, so here you go. So let's talk about what has changed since I last posted a video, which was actually before the surgery. So it has been 6 months, and my ACL feels amazing. I know that it takes 9 months to fully heal, and I'm being really diligent in my rehab to make sure I don't re-tear my ACL. That would genuinely be the worst thing to possibly occur. But knock on wood, by the way, there's wood down here. Um, so you guys are probably wondering what happened during those 6 months and what's new, what's updated. It was actually about 7 to 8 months because I originally tore my ACL in November, and then I had to schedule with the surgeon for the surgery to be in December. So yes, I had my surgery for my ACL and my meniscus back in December, and thanks be to God, everything went perfectly fine. I was out within, I think, 4 hours. I might be wrong, but yes, my surgeon was amazing. I've had many follow-ups ever since the surgery, and I started PT right after my surgery, 2 times a week at the place that I now work at, Prime Physical Therapy. So actually, I did start PT right after my surgery, but there was a month of non-weight bearing for my ACL, and it actually didn't have to do with the ACL. It had to do with the medial meniscus that I also tore to shreds in my trampoline accident. So yes, I had 1 month of non-weight bearing that I was on crutches, and I was in a full brace, a full ACL brace, and I'm not gonna lie, that month was not very good. Yeah, there were definitely some lows during that first month of non-weight bearing, especially because I couldn't do any activity, obviously, right after the ACL surgery. But I was just very sedentary, and it gave me a break from my normal living. And I know that that sounds like a good thing, and obviously also it was right at the beginning of my winter break for my university. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll be done finals, I'll be done everything, and yes, I will have to go through surgery, but it'll be nice. It'll be a break where I can just sit on the couch, play some NHL, watch some movies, check some movies off the list, and just have fun. But looking back on it, it was definitely a hard time, and I learned a lot about myself during these 6 months. And let me tell you about some of them. So one thing the ACL the whole process has taught me um, is that you should appreciate being in this present moment, and uh, the gift that you have, that is life, and that comes from God. And obviously, with my ACL completely taking me out of the ski season, which was a big hit. Also, another thing that I didn't realize when I originally had the doctor's appointment, that I figured out that I tore my ACL, I realized that I wouldn't make summer camp either. And at the time of filming this, everyone just arrived in Windell's, and I'm seeing all the videos, I'm seeing all the messages of people having fun out there. And you guys have fun for me. And I will be back next summer. So Windell's squad and Mount Hood squad, don't you worry. But yeah, you guys have fun. I will be still rehabbing another 3 months, but mentality is high, and we are doing good. But yes, back to what I learned is that you shouldn't take the present moment for granted. And I feel like before I was doing that a lot, and I was taking things in general for granted, and it wasn't weighing well on my mental, and it all came to a crashing point. Of course, a low during the worst injury that I've ever had. So yeah, a lot of the things that I've learned have been from the ACL, and it's like a blessing in disguise because I've gotten closer in my faith. I've gotten closer to God in my faith. Um, I am now in a healthy, amazing relationship with a girl that I love. And I've just learned a lot of life lessons over this past 6 months. And I know it sounds cliche with injuries and to have your lowest at the injury, and it's always a comeback story. Um, and I really hope that's the way with me as well. And on this comeback, I hope that I keep learning more and I continue to learn more into the future. But I have really come to realize that patience and that gratitude are the biggest things in life. And um, with me, with obviously with the first month being non-weight bearing and just me in my mind, I learned that it is really important to have gratitude for what you do have. Um, and a lot of people have it worse than you. And you are very lucky in your position in life to just have a breath and to be here in life. And not to get too deep, but really to appreciate your life. And that helped me to grow and mature over these 6 months. And I have a lot more maturing to do. And I also have a lot of work to do in my faith. But I feel like I have made extreme strides in these past 6 months. And yes, I am finally 6 months out. I finished my fourth semester of college, and I'm going to be a junior in college, and it's surreal to me that I'm already halfway through college. Again, it's appreciating moments in life because life goes by pretty fast. But I'm really appreciative of this whole journey, even though it's not done. I still got 3 months, but I really wanted to get on here and just say that I'm ready to get back into it. Um, a couple life updates. Uh, I am going to college, and I'm looking to go for my graduates in physical therapy, and that was a big decision in my life that I also made during my ACL surgery because of the rehab and all of the love and community that I got from physical therapy, especially at Prime, but just in general. And the whole process, just I'm so I'm so passionate about rehab and about personal training as well, which I'm also getting my certificate in. And just the whole process of going through the the physical but also the mental rehab of athletes and people in general. It is just fascinating to me, and so much of it is the mental, um, as well as the physical, obviously. But it's a big decision that I finally made with my family, and I'm super excited. And I've just been in a great mental space after that decision. So not to ramble on, but I feel like I have grown and matured over these 6 or 8 months of this whole process, and it's thrown me into this whirlwind of new experiences and lessons to be learned that really needed to be learned all along. So, all of that to say, I wanted to hop on here and tell you guys that I'm about to go to Bonnaroo, which is a music festival in Tennessee with my best friend Jake, and I'm super excited. But at the same time, I want to make this summer a good summer, and I want it to be a productive and amazing summer, and a summer that changes because I know it's the summer that I'm coming out of my ACL surgery, and I'm super hyped to get straight back to skiing, obviously responsibly, but I'm super excited to get straight back. I've had so much creativity pent up in this last 6 months, and I have so many new ideas and new ventures that I want to see through during these during my future. So I am coming on here to say that once I come back from Bonnaroo, which is 5 days from the filming of this video, I will be doing 75 Day Hard again, which is a good method of building change in a short period of time, and I am going to go through it. I don't know if it's the best process for everyone, just because it is a long series, like a streak that you keep with yourself, and that doesn't work for a lot of people. So I have tried it in the past, and I want to try it again because I think I did really good in the first attempt, but there was a few things that went wrong. So I'm really excited to get back to it this upcoming Monday. And there are some ground rules for 75 Day Hard. Okay, so the first rule to 75 Day Hard is that there has to be 2 workouts each day of the 75 days, and one has to be an outdoor workout. And each workout have to be 45 minutes long. So that right there is the main part of 75 Day Hard, as well as the second rule, which is following a diet. And I'm going to change that a little bit. I'm going to be following my cut. So I'm doing a cut that lasted from April to October. And I'm tracking I'm tracking my weight, I'm tracking my workouts, and I'm doing everything. And I really just want to go on YouTube here to document that process. And third of all, in 75 Day Hard, you need to drink a gallon of water each day. I'm adding on like a soft rule, which is going to bed by 10:30 each night, because I've had a really bad sleep schedule over the past, ever since I got out of school. But yes, what else am I missing? Oh, the last rule is read 10 pages of a nonfiction. I'm going to add self-improvement book each day. And the last rule is take a progress pic each day. As well, I'm going to also track my weight during this time. So it's going to be not obviously official, but it's going to be a little experiment to see my willpower. I'm also doing it with my brother, which is going to be super sick to see his progress and my progress together. And so, yeah, I really wanted to make this like a video just updating you guys and keeping myself accountable when I come back from Bonnaroo. So look out for a video in Bonnaroo, possibly, if not on my Instagram at Honorzan. And yeah, thank you guys for listening, and please hit the subscribe button for more content. Actually, this time, I know I'm really spread out on posting, but over the 75 Day Hard, there is going to be videos or one big video. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Have a blessed day, and peace out.